Hey everyone. Happy Sunday. Hey Kristen, how are you? I'm going to give it a few minutes to let people come in. I shared the live in our Discord and to a couple of people, so I'm just waiting. What's up, Killshot? But yeah, how's y'all's Sunday going? Are y'all relaxing today? Well, now, because I forget that I woke up so late and it's already almost 4 p.m. here. Right, yo. I'm gonna try to make sure I have all of my content together. Uh, um, I'm not a sleepyhead. I went to sleep late, so I woke up late. Mister. But hey, we all need our sleep sometimes. It was a good night last night, though. It was great hanging out. And I'm looking forward to game night tonight. Whoever can make it, that'll be fun. Hey, Bobby. Welcome in. Hi, Melissa. Good afternoon. Hi, Judy. Thank you for sharing the live. So again, it's kind of like yesterday. We post the missing flyers of these cases, and then we have updates and breaking news that come out. Sort of like what I did yesterday with Chad Dorman and Michael Burham. So this one won't be very long. It was just to kind of update everyone, and of course on Twitter, like this case is blowing up. There is so many different things being said about this case, and I'm not even going to speak on those things. It's out there, but I'm going to stick to the facts. I'm going to stick to what law enforcement has put out, what family members have put out, and all the other things that are going on with the case, the speculation and whatnot. um I'm not going to get into that. Now Bobby is here, and Bobby knows a little bit more about an apparent scanner call that was made, and I was hoping that Bobby could maybe elaborate on that a little bit, because I am not aware of. I know that Kristen, you had kind of told me a little bit about something with the scanner call and all that, but I don't know all the details surrounding it, so I don't want to speak on something that I don't really know too much about. So yeah, if you're in chat and you want to kind of give me a rundown of what the scanner call was about. But either way, what I'm focusing on is that she was found safe. We don't know all of the circumstances, of what happened in between, the hours that she was missing. But she she was found safe, and that's the most important thing. I know that initially it was said that she called her family and said she saw a toddler on the side of the road, and she was not heard from after. I don't know if there's any information that have come out about a toddler, so I can't speak on that. But, I just want to speak on the things that we do know for sure. I get yelled at, or 700 and whatever, kill shot. 742, that's a little excessive. You might get one or two. Let's see. No, Kristen, don't tell him that. No, honestly, I don't. But once you tell me you're sleeping, like, you're good. If anybody tells me they're going to sleep, fine. Hit me up when you wake up. Yes, Bobby. Let me send you the link real quick. I'll send it to your I'll text it to you. All right, Bobby, I sent you the link. Yeah, excessive or dramatic? I think he's being dramatic. 742. Whatever. Judy, how is your day going? Hey, Bobby, what's up?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yep, can chat here, Bobby.
Hope I sound good. I'm actually using a mic.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be getting a good mic this week. Thanks to a certain someone, they know who they are, so I'll be having
Oh,
a better setup. Yeah.
nice.
Um, but yeah, so I don't know much about the scanner call. I know Kristen did kind of she was telling me something about it, but what was the scanner call? This is when she was missing, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stick to the facts like you because I know you want to stick to that
Mhm.
scenario. So yesterday, I think it was around like 6 p.m. or so. There was a lot of new information coming out that there was a scanner call. So I tuned into the police scanner app. It's just the normal app on my phone. And I started watching a couple of YouTubers who were live streaming it, and we got to backtrack it. And when we backtracked it, there was someone at a Red Roof Inn hotel.
Hmm.
Um, the front desk had called saying that the family of Carlee was there and said that she was at a Red Roof Inn. And then, like later on in the scanner, a little bit, they were saying that there was like 6 loads of vehicles coming. I don't know if that was police or if that was family or what was going on, but I posted it on my Facebook. It blew up. I had like 2.4K shares in like 30 minutes. Then the
Mhm.
family reshared it and said this is not true. So I ended up
Mm.
like apologizing to the family, things like that. And
So that's the thing. That's where I was confused. Was like, was that scanner call legit, or did you know what I mean? Because she wasn't at the Red Roof Inn, correct?
no, she wasn't,
She
and
went home,
that we know of. Now, new information could
right?
come out, but the phone call to the police did state that she was there. So whoever made that call, they need to backtrack and figure out,
Mm.
unless they might already know, but
Right. Yeah, I was so confused about that. And then, like I said, I heard of I'm not going to say their name, but a certain someone trying to be involved with all that. So that immediately gave me a red flag because, that person is not really credible. So that's why I was asking you if you know what's going on with
yeah,
this scanner call.
I didn't think it was credible either until we figured out how to actually backtrack the scanner. Because I mean, you know how police scanners are, though. I mean, someone could call in something that might not be true, but
Right.
at the same time, it was on the police scanner, so it's not like we're trying to spread false information. We're just
No,
spreading what's on the scanner,
what's out there. Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, it could have just been misidentification or something like that. Like the person that called in really may have thought, that it was her and that's what was going on, but it could have been a whole separate incident. Or like you said, we just don't know. More information will likely come out. It's just right now we don't know.
Exactly. And there was people. Well, I'm not gonna say nerdy and Eva.
Yeah.
They actually called. They called all the Red Roof Inns there. They called the police, and nobody
What?
said anything about her being seen at the Red Roof Inn. So
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad Nerdy does his homework like that. Like he likes to get to the bottom of it to put out factual information. That's why I go to him for so much because he usually only puts it out if it's, proven or he's done his own homework.
exactly. That's why I love following Nerdy. But yeah,
Yeah.
they literally called the Red Roof Inn, and like the Red Roof Inn was like, we
Wow.
can't talk about that. So I mean, they knew what was up, I guess, but
I'm sure they did. So it's all ongoing. I have this article, and then I'm gonna get into some of the Twitter and like the latest Hoover PD release because this one says new details, but I found something else on Twitter that I want to show. Let's see. So So this one was, I guess this is like a timeline. Let me see.
Yeah, it's like a breakdown, I think, of
Yeah.
each scenario that happened.
Yep. Okay. So I go to the bottom for the time. So what day did she go missing? On the
Mm, was it Thursday or Friday?
probably, I think so.
Maybe I don't even know.
Okay. I
It was one night. I think it was Thursday night or Friday night. I think it was Thursday though. I don't know why.
Gee, this is a very long
I
article.
know.
I didn't realize. Okay. Um, let me see. I'm gonna pull up my other updates that I have.
The weird thing is the police, they pulled out. They just released a statement like 30 minutes ago or something, and they said
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. I think that's what I have.
they didn't announce that there was a kidnapping or nothing. And then the boyfriend made a post on Instagram like a couple hours ago saying that she was kidnapped. So it's going to be
Oh, so it's controversial stuff.
exactly like the police. Like, okay, if there's a kidnapper out there, you need to know. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
that's just the police's job. I mean, that's their job. And
right.
then for them to not say anything about like the kidnapper or the baby or nothing, and then the boyfriend to say she was kidnapped, I don't know. It's kind of
Mm-hmm. That is weird. So let me see. Let me go to. I have all of these on my screen. I'm trying to find the first one. Okay, so the one on the screen. Can y'all see it pretty good?
yeah, it looks good.
Okay. So this was, I guess, yeah, I got these from Twitter. So this was Hoover Police Department update on missing person Carlee Russell. The Hoover Police Department is releasing additional information on the safe return of Carlee Russell. Since the time of the 911 call at 9:34 p.m. on July 13th, 2023, the Hoover Police Department has expended every available resource into locating Carlee, and we celebrate with the Russell family on her safe return at approximately 10:44 p.m. on July 15th. The following information or facts we have been able to determine at this point in the investigation. We are still gathering and evaluating evidence in this case. Carlee left work from a business at the Summit in Birmingham at approximately 8:20 p.m. She ordered food from a nearby business at the Colonnade and traveled there. We have worked to retrace all of her actions from the time she left the Colonnade until she called 911 and are well on our way to completing that task. At this point in the investigation, we have not been able to locate anyone with Carlee from the time she left the Colonnade until the 911 call was made. Okay, so now I gotta share. This is the only thing I hate about StreamYard is going back and forth and having to share the different windows and stuff. Where did my window
Yeah,
go?
that all confuses me a lot.
Yeah, I don't even know where the heck it went. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. All right.
I just want to throw out. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't
No,
mean to
you're
interrupt.
good. Go ahead.
I
I'm
just want to throw
finding
out there
this.
that like I'm going to stick to the facts still, but people are speculating that there might not have been a baby at all. But when she was on the phone with 911, she said there was a boy in a diaper.
Yes, I remember that. That's what I was. That was the first question I had. Was like, okay, so was there a toddler? Like, what happened with the toddler?
That's what I don't understand. Like, people are
They
trying to
haven't
say
talked
that
much.
like it might be set up, but I mean, she specifically told them that there was a kid in a diaper. So
Yeah, and yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like the speculation is Micah. Shush.
actually,
Sorry, y'all.
you'll read that part there. You're on it.
Okay. So Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path of travel up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m. The conversation with the 911 operator ended and Carlee called a relative. She went missing during that conversation sometime after 9:36 p.m. after telling both the 911 operator and the relative she had seen a male toddler in a diaper on the side of I-459 and was stopping to check on him. Traffic camera footage was obtained, which depicted this portion of the incident, and that footage is still being analyzed as part of the investigation in conjunction with the 911 call to accurately determine the time frame. Carlee's 911 call remains the only timely report of a child on the interstate. So the only person that even called or noticed the toddler was Carlee.
Yeah, out of everyone passing on the highway, she was the
The
only
only one
one.
that called 911 and then stopped. Yeah, see, that's what's weird. I don't get it. Hoover PD arrived on scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly behind. They located Carlee's wig, cell phone, and purse on the roadway near her vehicle, and Carlee's Apple Watch was in her purse. Investigators with the Crimes Against Persons Unit were notified, and the investigation immediately began in earnest with numerous leads being followed. Many local, state, and federal agencies immediately offered assistance and provided personnel and other resources to the investigation. No stone was left unturned, and the investigation continued. Yeah, so like when once they got on scene, did they look for the toddler? Like
I know it's
that
very
that's what I want to
confusing.
know.
And like
Yeah.
within 5 minutes, that's fast. Like
That was
that's a
really quick.
fast. And also, I don't know if you've looked at the map of the area. I seen it on I think Twitter or something. But on the other side of the highway right there, there's a bunch of or on the side right there, there's a bunch of trees. On the other side of the trees, there's like a
Yes.
bunch of subdivisions. So
Mhm.
like, I mean, between the camera that shows the highway and then all the people that probably have like ring doorbells, I mean, they probably
Right.
have so much more information than they're telling us.
Yeah, so this is another one we're going to have to watch and look for more information to unfold. They're just arguing in chat. I was just checking on chat, but they're just talking amongst each other right now. Okay, let me pull up the third one. 3. God, I have so many windows open. Okay. So the investigation said it was ongoing throughout the weekend. At 10:44 p.m. on July 15th, the Hoover 911 center received a call from Carlee's residence that she had returned home on foot. Hoover police and fire responded to the residence where Carlee was located. So see, they don't even mention in here anything about the scanner call, the red roof inn, or anything. Um, She was immediately transported by the Hoover Fire Department to UAB Hospital to be evaluated and was treated and released. Detectives responded to the residence and to UAB to take an initial statement from Carlee. The details of that statement are a part of the ongoing investigation, which is expected to continue over the next few days. During the initial portion of the investigation, detectives were able to retrace nearly all of Carlee's steps until the point she went missing and are confident that will continue to be the case. The Hoover Police Department continues to be extremely grateful for the outpouring of support from the Hoover community and beyond, and all of the assistance provided by our law enforcement partners, which are too numerous to name. Okay, and that's where they said they were rejoicing with the family. Okay, so yeah, that scanner call is something I have a lot of questions about. Um,
Yeah, for sure. Like that's highly illegal, especially like I mean, if someone
right.
just I don't know. I mean,
Okay,
unless someone thought they seen her, like you
that's what
said,
I'm saying. Yeah, it
that could be
could
different.
just be someone was like, I think that's her, or you know what I mean, and like I'm gonna call it in just in case.
Yeah, that would be different.
Hmm.
Another, I don't know. I just feel like the public needs to know if there's a kidnapper on the loose. Like the police always do
Yeah.
this. It seems like they always hide the most important information. Like we know she's safe, but is the community safe? Like that's the next big
Right.
question.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully they. Oh, did you see the statement from the parents?
Yeah, yeah, dude. You got it
Okay,
pulled.
that's. Oh yeah. If I can find it. Yeah. I think it's her mom. Yeah. So she says, "Great morning. My husband and I want to make this statement again, as we did last night. It's nothing more to add or take away from how we're feeling right now. God is faithful and He has answered our prayers. We are so grateful to each of you for all the acts of kindness, generosity, and compassion you have shown. Our baby is safe. Thank you, Father God. We do want to ask for privacy at this time to allow us to just love on our daughter and each other with our close family and friends. Also, please consider the fact we have not slept for 3 nights and we are mentally and physically exhausted. To our media friends, I promise we will speak with you and give a general statement in the near future as this is an ongoing investigation. We consider the media outlets that cared enough to share the story, law enforcement agencies, special investigators, city leaders to be our friends, and we will be respectful of all. For everyone that has messaged or called to rejoice with us, we are so grateful for your concern. Just as we made a commitment to not entertain negative thoughts during the time our daughter was missing, we surely will not entertain negative thoughts or statements, unvalidated opinions, or sheer ignorance at such a joyous time. We pray that those that doubt God's power, miracles, and the power of faith will be encouraged to draw closer to Him and learn the power of positive affirmations and unwavering faith. We love each of you and are eternally indebted for your support and love. Be blessed. So it sounds like they're eventually going to come out with a statement also about her.
Hmm.
Um,
Did you have the boyfriend statement?
yeah, I
Okay,
got to
pull that
pull
one up
that
because
one
that
up.
one's interesting.
Yeah, I
It's
hadn't
very
even read
like,
it
yeah,
either.
like two or three parts of it is kind of like confusing, but
Okay, so he says, I don't even know how to start off this post, but to only say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for saving my girlfriend's life. Also, thank you to everyone who shared a picture, came out to the Hoover Met to help us with the search parties, and who went and proceeded to tell other people about Carlee to bring more awareness to her story. I have been going nonstop since I received the call that she was missing on Thursday night. I know she would have done the same for me, so I wasn't going to give up until I saw her face again. I was straight tunnel vision, even when I would get on social media on my downtime and see some of the false allegations and assumptions about me having something to do with her abduction would have me discouraged at times. I didn't give up and kept my faith. So people on social media were accusing him at some point, is
yeah,
how he's
actually,
making it sound.
I've seen a lot about them accusing her boyfriend, and people are even saying her ex-boyfriend, which I don't know nothing about, like an ex,
Right.
but
Oh, wow. I just want to thank all of my family, friends, former teammates, and church members who called or texted me just to let me know that they're praying and here for me. You guys don't know how much that meant to me. All I ask from everyone right now is to be respectful of Carlee's situation. She was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, she is not able to give any updates or whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment. I also want to thank the people on social media who has been understanding and respectful about what she's been through in these past few days. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough for helping us bring Carlee home. God bless you all. So he he's basically saying that it was like a kidnapper situation.
yeah, and he hasn't edited or deleted his post or nothing. And, you know, sometimes that happens if people are typing it out, and
Right.
but yeah, he's put in that she was kidnapped.
Wow. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure between like you and Nerdy and everything, I'll be able to stay up to date on this one because I didn't expect it. I didn't know it was this big. I know that Kristen, we were all up late last night, and Kristen had let us know she was found. So we were just like super glad that she was found. But like I said, my first question was about the toddler that she saw, and what happened in those 48 hours that she was missing. I just have a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's way too many questions right now. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think the main one, just the police needs to definitely let everyone know if there's danger. Plus, they said they haven't scheduled a press conference right now, which is kind of weird too. Like
Oh
even if they
yeah.
do a press conference and don't say much, like it's still better than just not.
Right. They have a hold on, I think I have it. All they did was it was like a press statement. You know how they just release like a short little statement or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let me find that.
There's still some stuff about this case that I've probably missed too because I only been keeping up with it ever since like honestly I posted about it, but ever since the Red Roof Inn stuff, that's really when
Mhm.
and then from there on it just blew up. So
Yeah, see, I don't even know who sent it to me, but I posted it on my community page about her being missing, and that was, all I knew about it. I just thought it was weird with the toddler, and then I did see a lot of speculation about it being a setup or whatever, but none of that has been proven to be true. So,
let me read something else for you real quick that really caught my interest last night. So JB, you know JB from
oh yeah.
WFLA,
Mhm.
He whenever all the stuff was going on about the Red Roof Inn, he made a post. He said, regarding the Red Roof Inn social media activity in the Carlee Russell search, can confirm there is no significant police search or activity at the business at this time. And then he replied to his own tweet and added that
Mhm.
he can confirm there was activity at the Red Roof Inn related to her search.
Oh, wow. And when did he post that? Today?
No, this was yesterday at 8:52 p.m. So like a two
Mm.
hours or something after.
Okay, so and he doesn't put out any, like, false information either,
No, he
so
goes by the book. So that's why I was like,
right.
there's
Oh
way more
gosh.
that's going to be coming out. Like, there's just no doubt.
Yeah. So this is the one I was talking about. Let me see. When was this? So this was yesterday. This was last night. So this was just very very brief. That she was located at 10:45. They received the call that Carlee returned home to her residence. So yeah, this was just very short and sweet.
I might
Um,
be dramatic, but I swear they should have just added in there if there's a kidnapper. Like, if there's someone,
yeah.
like, I swear, like, I might be dramatic here, but oh my gosh.
Well, no, because like you said, like if she was abducted, or kidnapped or whatever the situation, and then the boyfriend saying that she was fighting for her life, like that's something that they need to clear up for the
Yeah,
community, for everyone.
exactly. And I mean, the bottom of the line is they, like you said, they need to clear it up. And it's just like, even if she wasn't kidnapped, even if this wasn't what we think it was, people
Mhm.
need to know that. Like, they're going to make speculations regardless, but it's just best that the community knows if they're safe.
Yeah, I think they need to do a press conference sometime soon, something with some more information, because all of this is just too vague, and people are already running with so many. I've seen some ridiculous things that I don't even want to repeat because you know what I mean. Like,
Oh yeah, I understand. Listen, I was getting
yeah,
so much hate after I posted that police call yesterday. Like, I literally went to the
I saw
scanner.
comments and I was like, you literally was putting out what I mean. It seemed legit, right?
I literally put out the scanner from the police app. Like, it's not like I made it
Yeah,
up. Like,
right. And
people
you
were
didn't
like,
share it
"Oh my
from
god, you
like
need to be canceled. You need to be sued. You shouldn't even
what?
have a platform." And then I just ended up deleting the post. So it was like bad.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
I know. I shouldn't have deleted it because I don't need to feed into that. It's really just about the awareness and showing people that we really dive into these cases. Like,
Mhm.
that's the whole purpose. People were like, "Oh, well, you just gave her whereabouts up," and I'm like, "Dude, I posted this like an hour after all that happened." If,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. You're gonna have people like that. You're gonna have haters that come in and have their own opinions. But that's the thing. Everybody has their opinions, and you just gotta let them voice them and know that what you're doing is you're doing. It's not like I said, you didn't just like retweet somebody else's post. Like you posted the
Mhm.
actual. Yeah. So.
I will tell you, the first person that you were talking about earlier, that guy,
Mhm.
that person has me blocked anyways. So I
Yeah.
don't know why, I don't know when, but
It's probably when all that drama went down with the other person you
are
mentioned.
they connected?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that, yep, that
Yep.
explains it. Okay. But I've
Yep.
heard a lot of bad things about them, so
Yeah.
we won't go into that.
And everybody here knows about that person. All I gotta say is SF. Everybody knows. But Bobby, if are you on the YouTube side also? Like, can you get to the YouTube? Well, I wanted you to type your wait, let me see. I
Hold
might
up. Yeah, yeah, like I got you pulled up. Is that what you mean? I got you pulled up on
yeah,
here.
but I think I have a command for your channel too. So
Oh, you're awesome. Yep,
yeah.
it's right there. I, Meg says she knows
Yep.
nothing. I'm assuming she knows everything.
No, she probably don't know anything about this case. Actually, Megs, I
No,
don't
I think
know.
she was talking about SF.
Oh, SF. Hmm. Yeah, everybody knows about him.
But my goal is just to stay with the right crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get
Yes,
messed up, but you know that I've been trying really hard since
you have been.
forever just to.
Yep. I think you did good whenever you came to Twitter and did your thing, and then like you said, you hooked up with Nerdy, and that's definitely a good crew to stay working with. So
It is. I'll tell you,
yeah,
like, I
PPJ.
never You're good. You're building a good community here. I've never met a community. Your community's good. Nerdy's community's good. Like everybody just takes up for the people who do good. So
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like you're always welcome to any of our lives, and like the people that are dropping links in chat, like, go and sub up to them because we're always covering like different topics. We have different genres, like me and PJ do the missing and like true crime stuff, and Killshot will do like stuff that's going on in like our country and things that we need to be aware of, like really
mhm.
important topics. And all we are trying to do is build a community of people that just want to put out factual information and don't do any drama, like,
Yes.
you know what I mean, and make this place a better place because especially with what happened recently with Gannon's case, and you know what I'm talking about,
Mhm.
like we're not like that. We don't condone that kind of stuff. And yeah, we would just want to put out factual stuff and also be mindful of the families like when we do.
Exactly. I'm with you on the factual stuff. Like I
Mhm.
even find myself getting carried away wanting to post other stuff. But anytime I do like that, the police recording, I just put reports are coming in. Like it's just like
Right.
unconfirmed reports. You know what I'm saying? Like just to keep it where people know what's
Right.
going on, but they're like, okay, this isn't confirmed yet. But
Exactly, and if you put, that it's unconfirmed or, alleged, and you letting them know that, hey, this is just something, and like you said, it came directly from that source, from the call center or whatever, wherever you got it
yeah.
from. It,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like that's not like you were just throwing things around. It's almost reminds me of when we were doing the Kylie Rodney case. We had an official call in from like a call center that she was possibly located in. Like they were quick to say someone made that up on the internet and they called it untrue. And like
Hmm.
still to this day, we wonder like, did they even check up on that call? Was it possibly her? You know what I mean? But it
Exactly.
just got so messed up
And
that
yeah, like, and the main thing is too, like, I'm not trying to be like these big news medias. You know what I'm saying? Like they only post certain things. Like they don't go into details. They won't let you know what's going on in the background. Like they
right.
hide so much. And like
Oh
I
yeah,
just
mainstream media is we try to stay away from mainstream media. We
it's
do
awful.
like I do Brian Enton like we've always done because he's
Oh yeah.
awesome at what he does. JB. And, and if we can, like, if we can, like, that's what me and PJ are trying to do is get actual family members of like missing people or, their cases, if try to get them to come on panel and tell their truth. That
Yep.
way it's from the person that is actually involved in, the case.
That's smart because I mean then
So,
you can report exactly what's going on and nobody can say
yes.
anything because you're like, well, the family told me exactly what's going on.
Yes. Yep. But yeah, definitely. And I'll send you their links if you haven't been able to grab them. And like I said, we are trying to help you. So if you ever decide to come to YouTube, you have a community of people that, we're not drama. We're not this. We try to help build each other up. We'll help you build your channel. And you honestly have a really good head start because you can monetize at 500 subs.
Yeah.
You just got to get your watch time hours up. So yeah, we
That's
can
where I
help
want
you
to
do
take this.
that.
Like I don't want to make money off of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to make money off of these platforms that give me the opportunity to do this stuff like YouTube, TikTok and stuff. Like I mean, if they pay me for the views, that's cool. I don't want to try to like take money from other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And there's a difference between like attaching yourself to one case and then
Yeah.
only covering that one case and dragging it on for over a year and only
Yeah.
doing that one. There's people that do that, and I that's disgusting. I disagree with that. But us putting out the stuff as it comes, putting out the factual information, keeping it out there. I don't think there is anything wrong with having your channel monetized to do what we
Exactly.
do, what we're passionate about.
Well, not only that, it gives you the ability to not only one pay your bills because I mean you have to survive, and then
Right.
it also gives you the ability to get better equipment, get better equipped with other things, and just
Mhm.
put your name out there. What's up, Megs? Good to see you.
Are y'all calling Killshot Wolfie again?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Killshot said his channel, let me find his comment. He said I talk shit and keep it real, and people don't like real. No,
No, they don't.
but he does, and he doesn't have a filter. He speaks the truth. He doesn't sugarcoat anything, but it's nice to have healthy discussions and not arguing over stuff. So that's why I was like, you need to come over to our community when you can, Bobby. Like, even if it's just in chats, just to get a feel for everyone's channel,
Mhm.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah, and I'm all about supporting each other and definitely supporting people who are just like us. I mean, that's the biggest
Yeah.
thing because I mean, you find a lot of information from each other. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, yeah, we went and we all network with each other, and then we have people that aren't creators, but, like, they're in our community, like, Judy and Melissa that's here, like, they'll send us information, like, when Michael Burham was, caught yesterday, like, the inmate that had escaped,
Hmm.
Judy sent it to me immediately, and I went live with it because, and that's why I said, I'm nothing without my subscribers and without this community, you know?
Exactly. And the bigger you
Yeah,
grow, you get more people like that. And you're like on top of every story. It's awesome. Because I mean,
yeah.
if you remember a couple years ago, like for TikTok, I mean, I got to a point where I was posting about everything, but like at one point it was all about Gabby Petito, which is understandable
Right.
because of what was happening with that. But like, if you noticed, I branched out so much and I'm
Yeah, and
just
I mean, at the time, though, we were actually following it live. We were
updates
just
every.
breaking every yeah, we were live with it. That's kinda how we did with Kylie. Well, it was after she was found is when I came here, but, I mean, before that, I was on Twitter with Nerdy, and, I mean, we were following it as news came out, and, it's okay to do those as it's breaking, but, like, when it gets to a point where you're not getting any more information, law enforcement is no longer speaking on it, there's only so much you can do, and there's just some channels that are dragging things out, and, like, it's just not okay.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed that with the Brian Koberger stuff, like people just going on and on and on about it. But
Yes.
like just wait till the trial. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
just give it a little time
Or
and
yeah, or just wait for, like, official information to come out, but and that's what we were talking about last night. Social media can be a big help in cases because I always go back to Gabby with, like, Red, White, and Bethune and, like, the TikToker, and, it can be very helpful, but it can also be damaging, especially to the
absolutely.
families and stuff that are watching this stuff.
You know what's crazy that you said that we were talking about Gabby Petito? I have what's called like a mouse pad. I have her mouse pad right here, and then
Oh,
I have a shirt sitting over there on my dresser.
I have
Remember?
her.
I don't know if you remember that, but we ordered from them like forever ago.
I still have my hoodie from Gabby Petito
Oh,
Foundation. Yeah. Yep.
and not only that, like making money also helps us support like these foundations. Like it's so fun to order stuff like this and help out. Like
Mhm.
I would love to be able to just give money like to help people.
Well, yeah, see, a while back, whenever, Nerdy I sent Nerdy a picture of a shirt I made with, Nerdbird Mafia. Remember I was telling you about that? And then I had
Yeah,
all of these orders. Well, that's what I would do because people would send in extra, and, like, I wasn't going to just pocket, like, any kinda extra, so I donated
yeah,
to Gabby's foundation.
that's awesome. That is.
Yeah,
I remember you did that with live gifts. Do you remember that?
I did, yep.
Any live gifts you would get, you would send directly to the Gabby Petito
Yeah.
Foundation. I loved it. I don't know. I'm
Mhm.
so glad I met you.
Yep, I'm glad I met you too, and I'm glad you're back around and we're back in touch, so don't be a stranger.
I won't. I won't at
Okay.
all.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here, y'all. If anything new does come out, I'll either drop a video on it or I'll put it in my community post. Hey, Wisco, I'm at the end of my live, but good afternoon. Wisco, go ahead and drop your link in chat too before I end the live. And Michelle, you can do the same. Just
Yeah,
type link drop.
if you guys when we're off of this, if you guys ever just send me your links on Twitter and I'll like follow everyone back. And if you got YouTube's, I'll subscribe, just whatever.
Yeah, and a lot of people on here, a lot of us creators are on Twitter and stuff, so I'll try to get all that to you.
Okay. Yeah, just whenever you
Yeah.
can. It's
Yeah,
oh,
it's not a
okay.
problem.
I see one right there. I'm gonna subscribe.
Yep. Lighting the way is PJ, by the way. So
Okay.
a lot of people get confused because they're like, "Who's PJ?" I don't see PJ, but we know her name. So, yeah, that's lighting the way. She does some
Oh,
awesome
PJ's
stuff.
got almost 2K subs.
Yeah, she does
That's
awesome.
awesome. Does she go
P-
live too?
Yes, she does. And her and I are also going to be starting a podcast channel where we do podcasts once a week and kind of just do like a breakdown of like the week's events, updates, things like that. So I'll let you know when we do
Okay.
that.
I don't want to
Yeah.
drag this on if you need to go or something, but
I'm fine.
do you ever schedule your lives on here, or do you just kind of like when breaking news goes, you go like?
When it's breaking like this, like I wanted to hurry up and get it out there.
Mhm.
I didn't really schedule it, but usually I'll do it at least an hour or so out, because if you do it 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes before, it sends the notification. As long as you when you hit subscribe on someone's channel, make sure you select all, because then you'll get all the notifications and you'll know like when they're going live.
Okay.
That's what a lot of
And
people don't know.
I don't know if you or your chat knows this either, but Twitter. I know it's kind of hard with Twitter sometimes because some people like it, some people don't. But they've started actually paying creators, and they're supposed to branch out and start paying smaller creators too, um, just for different things. I don't know how true it's going to be or how good it's going to be, but it's something
So
that everybody should keep their eye on.
so on Twitter, like whenever you posting like content and stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. So it's been for replies right now, I guess, like for people who reply. But I think
Mhm.
Elon was talking about doing it for people who view your profile, I think, and
Oh,
stuff like that. So I think they're trying to niche out a little bit. I mean, they have to compete somehow. I mean,
right.
I know they got a big platform, but like they're gonna have to do something like that. So I
Mhm.
would say in the near future they're probably gonna start paying pretty decent too.
Well, that's interesting, and that's
So
something nerdy
that's
will probably.
exactly, and that would help people like, well, I don't, like people that want to put it in for better equipment, nerdy flying drones and doing all kinds of stuff. So
And he travels a lot too, sometimes to the areas where if he can get to an area where a missing child is and help out in any way, he'll do that when he can too.
that is like a dream right there, literally. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so Kristen dropped Michelle's channel.
All right, I'm going to scroll.
Yeah. Hi, Sway. I hope you don't mean compete with threads.
No, 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 no. I don't
No.
mean compete with threads. I just mean compete with like, TikTok, YouTube, as far as like paying and stuff. I don't think
Hmm.
that they can really compete with. Um, I don't know. I think Threads has already went down, hasn't it? Like pretty bad.
Is that
I
with
don't
the
even.
threads with on the Instagram thing? Is that
Yeah, I
what?
don't even
Yeah,
post on there now. Like I gained a little bit of following, but it was like I always forget about it. I always forget to post on there
I
because it's
did
like it's
too.
weird. Like I don't know.
I noticed Nerdy had joined it, and then so I went and downloaded the app, and I joined it, and I was like, I don't know, this is lame, so I just kind of left it
I
alone.
had seen like the other day where it had shown like tremendous droppage from when it was created like a
And
little bit ago, but of course that's gonna happen. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. It's not
I
running.
like this name, Truth Served with a Side of Sweet Tea.
Yeah, that's
That's funny.
Michelle.
I like that.
Yeah, seems redundant. Yeah, I know. It's kind of ugh. I agree. But Wisco also, so he does like reacts, a lot of reacts to
Mm,
music, different music stuff, and he'll do some true crime every now and then also.
okay.
Yeah, he's one of our main people too.
I'm subscribing to everyone she's sending right now. I'm gonna have a bunch of people in here. I'm gonna be like, "Who is
Yeah,
this?" Oh wait,
and I'm sure they'll sub to you too, because like I said, you put out a lot of information. Sometimes I can't keep up with all your stuff. I'm like,
oh my gosh, I
dang.
know. And it's like, it's hard on Twitter because I wish it had like, I don't know how to explain it, like different like, on like Microsoft Excel where you have like different lines. I wish it like
Yeah,
had something like one story here. Look at all the info for this
right.
story. One story here, because
Well,
it's like I
that's
post like 50 stories and everybody's like, wait.
well. See, that's why I was saying like if you just do decide to come to YouTube, you can kind of do that because like what me and
Mm,
PJ do is like we'll drop like the missing persons flyers or like stuff that's going on, and then there's certain cases that we'll get on live and actually talk about. You know what I
okay.
mean? And go into detail with whatever information you
Do
have,
you
share
make
your
like
screen.
playlists and stuff too? Like,
I do have some playlists, yes.
okay. I
Yep.
didn't know how all that worked, but that looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to YouTube, but I mean, like I told you, if you ever want to talk about it, give me a call, and when you make the decision, we'll help you out. But I can give you kind of like a rundown of it all.
Okay. All right, Kristen. I think I just subscribed to that one too. Her book channel.
Yeah, she's in the works of writing a trilogy, I think it is.
Oh, she's writing a book.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
That is cool. I hate reading, but like, that's awesome.
Yeah, like to pursue her dream, and
Yes.
yeah, it's
I
huge for
want to
her.
get more into reading. I don't know. People say reading's good, so but
It is. And I'm to the point now where I don't want to read like books I used to read back in the day. Like I want to read stuff on like real things that are
hmm
going on, like you know what I mean? Like
I agree.
nonfiction, real life stuff.
Stuff that keeps you
Yeah,
going, and you want to keep reading, and it's like
right.
reading's so good, and it gets your mind off of the world for a little bit. An audiobook, yes, that's me.
Yeah, so he's doing the like the audio book of her book. He's doing the voice of one of the
Okay,
characters. Yeah.
that is awesome.
I was seeing PJ. So PJ is on a cold case kick right now. And see, I commend you for that, PJ, because when it comes to cold cases, I get so like because there's so much information on the cold cases, it's like you don't know where to start sometimes.
I get
But
lost.
right. So that's why like PJ, we're gonna have to get together and like when we do our podcast, if we want to touch up on a cold case, like that would be awesome.
People have asked me about that. Like, you ever gonna do cold cases or like older cases? And I'm just like, I can't even
Yeah.
keep up with the ones going on now.
I get overwhelmed with the cold cases. But
I
I
do
mean, if
too.
somebody's really, some are really good at it. And PJ is one of those people that can talk about all the details on a cold case. And like, that's awesome because we
That
all have
is.
something to bring to the table.
I know. You got a lot of like creative different people in here. It's awesome. Like from different niches and different
Yep.
they do different things. It's awesome.
Yeah. And if you would hear the background, like we never thought this day would come. We're all friends and on the same page. There's a whole lot that goes to this, but we've all come together because of a certain situation and we've come
hmm
together and become better. It's made us better people. It's made us realize what we don't want to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've come a long way.
Cliche, but everything happens for a reason, doesn't it?
Yes.
It
Yep.
really does. You need to do you do TikTok anymore?
So I've been posting like, I'm trying to expand. So if I have any kind of information or whatever on a case, I'll upload to Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and here.
Okay.
Yeah. That way I have it on all my
Do
socials.
you find it hard to post on everything?
No, I just do it immediately. Like when I have it, I just get it over with
Just
and
do
post
it, get it
it.
out of the way. That's probably the
Yeah,
best way to do it.
yeah. That way it gets the word out. I actually posted a missing person flyer on TikTok, and I don't even know if I think I told Sifa about it, but so I posted a missing person. It was two different missing people, and the mom of one of them, his name was Ethan, and I posted it in TikTok, and she commented and said, "This is my son," and I was like, I'm praying for his safe return, and I gave her my email. Well,
Mhm.
then 2 days later, she commented and said that he was found safe. So
That
it
is
does
awesome.
it does help to get out onto the different platforms because some people are just strictly on maybe just TikTok or Facebook. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. I've heard a lot
yeah,
of people like on my Twitter be like, nope, I don't use TikTok. I don't use Facebook. So I
right.
see what you're saying. It's better to just use each platform. That way you can reach so many people actually.
Yes. Yep. And then like my Facebook, we have a local missing child right now. In fact, we went to like closer to the town she's missing from yesterday, and I was like, I had my eye out, like just seeing if noticed the vehicle. Um, and
That's awesome.
that's good to post like on my personal Facebook because I have a lot of people in this area that can
I
have
do see
eyes
you
out.
post on your personal a lot.
Hmm.
I'm like, hey, look at Daisy go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out there.
That's awesome. I never realized like, okay, so I started doing the Twitter, but I also started doing a Facebook page, and the Facebook page is done really well. And I was like, it's weird. Like two
Yeah,
years ago, I would have never thought that I would have been on TikTok. I mean, not on TikTok. I was on TikTok, but Twitter and Facebook. I was like,
Twitter.
That's not going to do good. Who uses Facebook? Who uses Twitter? But a lot of people.
I remember you saying, "How do you do that on Twitter? I can't figure it out." And now you're all over Twitter
Oh
and
my
doing
gosh, I
really
used to
well.
be. I know I used to be so bad, but it's like just do it.
Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, we have a good crew here, and I just want to thank everyone for jumping in and joining in and dropping y'all's links and everything. And I'm gonna be going live tonight at 8. We're just doing like a game night thing. I don't know if you had noticed, but it's a really like fun game, and it's a way to decompress and just kind of, you know, get away from all the heavy stuff we cover.
Mhm.
So I'm doing that tonight at 8. You're more than
Yeah,
welcome to join.
that's another thing I've got a lot on Facebook is like I'm gonna have to unfollow you because everything is so bad. Like it's nothing against you, but I've noticed that people, it hurts the heart. I mean, seeing a lot of these posts, some people definitely
Yeah.
it's good to decompress
Yo, definitely. It's much needed.
for real.
Yeah. Oh, kill shot. Mine has been playing since last night. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm gonna pull
Okay.
up two screens, I guess, if you try to listen into both.
Well, I like to go into his and maybe join panels sometimes. So, kill shot, I'll push mine back a little bit. Are you really going live at 8 or are you just messing with me? PJ said, no, you're not. Hmm.
Ah, kill shot. That's awesome. That's hilarious. He's messing with you.
Oh, okay, okay. You see how he does my stop messing with my emotions, bro. All right. All right. Well, I'll see you guys tonight at 8, either on my channel or Kill Shots. But I'll get with you, Bobby, and I'll send you, well, you pretty much got everyone's links, but I'll send you their Twitters at least, that way you can have that out there. Um oh, okay, Sway, you okay, well, I know he's lying then. Thank you, Sway. He lies. All right, love you all, and I will see you all tonight at 8. Thank you, Bobby, for jumping up here and explaining all that and
Oh yeah,
talking about it
thanks.
with me.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Anytime.
See.
All right, chat. Good night. I mean, good evening. Y'all have a good one. I know, Megs. I know that you're not good on Twitter, but the creators here do have a Twitter, so that's what he was saying. He wants to follow the creators so he can be in touch with all of us. Okay, so you're gonna do yours a little later. That's fine. We're not gonna play the game for extremely long because the game is fun, but like I was telling PJ when we did it the other night, after a while your brain starts hurting because you're constantly trying to think of the words and it's like, ugh. But it's really fun to play, so looking forward to it. So I'll see you guys then. And until then, y'all have a great evening.